tech-heavy NASDAQ has clawed back nearly all of the ground that it lost in Monday's DeepSeek-fueled sell-off. A Chinese startup's cheap AI model rattled big tech stocks and raised plenty of questions about AI investing. Here to discuss, we've got Sylvia Jablonski, who is the Defiance ETF CEO and CIO. Sylvia, great to have you back here with us on Yahoo Finance. We've got results from Apple, Meta, and Microsoft that came out this week. So which of the names that have their own investments within artificial intelligence is best positioned in the AI space from what you've been able to comb through?
Good morning, and thanks so much for having me here. Yeah, the DeepSeek news was pretty interesting for the markets, right? We had this massive amount of momentum for AI, and it kind of halted us. But I think, what's good about this is now investors are really digging in and seeing, where they should get exposure to really get access to that opportunity in a good way. So of the three, the earnings season per se hasn't really swayed me in one way or another in terms of who will benefit most from AI. I think they'll all benefit in some way from AI. I think, Microsoft, in my mind, is just like the furthest along because of the ChatGPT relationship, the billions of dollars of R&D and spend that, are involved in that, how that's going to turn and foster growth with AI models and all of their AI applications within, within their house, whether it's things like Copilot or office tools or data center clouds, things like that. So I just think that they're well positioned. They're already here. They had the ChatGPT moment. You can kind of say that they're almost like the godfathers of AI after NVIDIA, that is. And then, with Meta, I think that they have a lot of great information that we're hearing about, and they're going to be able to utilize AI in a good way. But, until it really, really monetizes, I think for now, it's just great technology that's going to come to fruition, and in particular will help them generate more and more ad dollars as it's refined. And with Apple, Apple for me is still more like user X, and yes, that business intelligence is there. We heard a lot about the growth of services and how countries that had phones with the business intelligence, the software intelligence in them had better results than some of the products that weren't updated. So that's a good sign. But yeah. I still think that they're coming along.
So beyond the Mag 7, what are the stocks that you like against today's AI backdrop?
Yeah, so, well, against today's AI backdrop, I love buying on dips. When I see NVIDIA fall like this, and, for a company that just has this market and its commercial position, its dependability and history with this, I'm definitely buying that stock on the dip. It's something I would look at. But in terms of AI, I'm kind of broadening out to quantum next, right? So I think you need computers that can process this data, supercomputing, parallel computations, things like this, in order for AI to fully work and come to fruition. And so those stocks really took off at the end of the year last year, like the IonQs, the Rigettis, the D-Waves. We've seen $1 billion plus pour into our own quantum ETF, which is like AI, machine learning, and quantum. And so I think that they're going to be, the new kids on the block. And even with Jensen Huang's comments about how long it's going to take, I think, things move faster in tech, and those are good opportunities.
Those of our viewers who closely watch Yahoo Finance trending tickers page, they're probably familiar with some of those quantum stocks as the AI derivative play. And you mentioned NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang kind of downplaying the near-term reality of the tech, saying it could be decades before they're operating at a commercial level. I do want to come back, though, to some of the other AI giants that you've been focused in on, and three stocks that you like amid these headlines, who are also garnering some of their own partnerships. Oracle being one of them. You had mentioned SoFi as well, and then XMAG. Just break those down for us real quick.
Yeah, sure. So SoFi for me, it's another tech company, right? I think what they do is they have this great landscape where they capture young users who need college loans, things like this, student loans, and then they kind of get into their careers. They want to trade, crypto and stocks, and they stay with SoFi, and they kind of broaden their experience. So they have great users, great user growth, and I think that the company's just been profitable for the last few quarters. It's just a great tech fin play, in my opinion. Oracle, I think Oracle is like one of those companies that people forgot about for a long time, and here they are taking a lead, whether it's in Stargate, AI data centers, focus on R&D for quantum computing, things like this. I think that they're just really positioning themselves well to have a competitive edge in the AI landscape. And it's, again, one of the stocks that was a little more forgotten after NVIDIA. And Oracle and IBM are actually leaders in supercomputing and AI. And so that's interesting. And XMAG is just broaden out from this stuff, right? So do all of that, get your AI exposure, but broaden out to the 493 stocks that make up the S&P 500 minus the Mag 7 in case you get days like DeepSeek just crushing the market. You get some performance from exposure companies like Eli Lilly, Vistra, Palantir that are not in those top 7. So that's just like a S&P 500 diversifier.
Sylvia, thanks so much for taking the time here with us today. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. Great to talk to you. Thanks.
Thanks.